Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, September 18th, and it's about 8:15. We are going to bring Elias to school. He's so excited. And then I have a Zumba class at 9. It's raining out right now, of course, because Hurricane Florence is not done yet. But we're in New England, so we're just getting rain. But my dad and my dad's family and my brother, they're down in North Carolina where it's like really getting hit. Luckily, they're in an area where there's just like flooding going on, but they're safe. And right now they haven't had any damage to their house or their property, so that's good. And then my uncle that lives down there is also safe and not in a danger zone, so thank God for that. And I also wanted to say that it is my dad's mother's birthday today. She passed away of breast cancer, but I just wanted to acknowledge that, Grandma, we love you and we miss you, and happy birthday. So, I'm like half dressed for the gym. I'm just going to throw a sweatshirt on and then go drop him off at school. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Say bye-bye. Good job, buddy. Just saw it is raining like crazy, and our little pond here is almost overflowing. So I'm just glad that even though I'm like my building's by the pond, I'm just glad that we're on a hill, because the building behind me is not on a hill. But well, I mean technically it is, but like we're a little bit more elevated than they are. So yeah, I dropped Elias off at school, and now I'm gonna go to Zumba class. There usually isn't a lot of people in there, so I don't know if I'm gonna record or not, but I'll see what it's like. And I brought my gym sneakers in a bag because I'm not trying to go into the gym class and be slipping and sliding everywhere, which it will probably be like that anyway, because some people don't have that kind of common sense. So I'm gonna head over there so I can get a good spot, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Ready, set, set. Let's read. The emperor marches in the parade in his clothes.
Good morning, guys. It's now Wednesday. I did not feel good yesterday, and I still don't feel that great. My stomach is bothering me a lot. I don't know what's going on. Hi, shirt. Okay. So I went to pick Elias up from school yesterday, and when I got home, my stomach just started to like feel upset, and I wasn't hungry. I didn't even eat anything for lunch until like 3:30. So yeah, I don't know what the issue was, and I didn't even finish my tuna sandwich. Like, I ate most of it, but like that last like bite or two, I was just like, no, I'm good. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm having my shake, and hopefully this helps me feel better today, because I don't want to feel that kind of stomach pain that I was feeling yesterday. I really don't. It's like ice cream, but you can drink it. So yesterday, I went to Zumba, got Elias from school, and then we just kind of hung out at the house. And it's so funny that like Elias sees me vlogging, and I put my phone on my selfie stick, like as a little tripod or whatever. So now he like constantly goes and grabs the selfie stick and the phone and gives them to me so that I can like put them together so he can watch his shows the same way that I vlog. He's so funny. But yeah, I took some Advil or Tylenol, whatever, yesterday because once my stomach started hurting, my head started to hurt, and I just literally like felt like crap. So I tried to like lay down and chill out, and that only lasted so long because Elias was not having it. And I felt better once the medicine set in. So I'm not really sure like what is going on, but like my stomach doesn't feel that great right now either, and I haven't eaten anything, so we'll see. But I've been keeping up with my planner, and I'm really loving it. Yesterday, I totally forgot to do my daily gratitude, which I'm really mad about. I didn't have my shake yesterday, and I totally missed my team call. Like, fail. So, yeah, I got a text from Elias's friend's mom. So one of his schoolmates, his mom. We had like talked about getting the boys together or whatever, and she's like, "I'm home if you want to come over for a few hours, let the boys play." And I was like, we've been cooped up in the house all day. I finally feel like somewhat normal. Sure, why not? So we ended up going over there, and we stayed a little bit later than I expected. We didn't get home until like 9:15, and my call was at 10, but I completely forgot about it. So I could have made it, but I just totally spaced. And Elias had a lot of fun playing with his friend, so it was good. And I'm glad that we went, and I did not have a good healthy dinner last night because we didn't eat before we went, and Elias was snacking the whole time that we were there. And so I got fast food. But today I am going to make sure that I eat what I have prepared. And I'm having my shake right now, so I won't be missing out on that. The only reason why I ever don't drink my shake is because I'll try to keep it until after dinner as like a snack, so like I have like my chocolate fix at the end of the day, and I won't eat anything after that. But then if it gets, like we go do something or it gets too late and I don't want to use the blender because I live in an apartment building, or whatever, so it's better for me to just drink it now. Drink it during the day while I'm thinking about it. Because like yesterday even, like I considered having my shake for lunch instead of making a tuna sandwich, and I probably should have done that yesterday. So I'm going to start off the day with the shake. Hopefully my stomach starts to feel better, and then go along with my day. Zumba is tonight with my favorite instructor. She was just in Nashville for a week or so, a few days, whatever, and so I didn't go last Wednesday because I was really tired and Elias was still sick, and then I didn't go Saturday because she wasn't here. And yeah, so I'm excited to go to her class tonight and have a little break. And yeah, so Elias has speech and OT today, and I'm gonna get some work done. He's at school for another hour and 20 minutes, so I'm gonna drink my shake, hop in the shower, put some makeup on, and yeah. And we have another call tonight with Chris Downing, which is super cool. He's actually doing a follow-up with us because he's that awesome. And last time I was a little like starstruck, so I was a little bit like zoned out or whatever. So this time I'm like more prepared and I'm ready for this call. But yeah, so the other thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that I do challenge groups every single month. So if you guys have thought about it, or you've considered joining a challenge group, or you want more information about it, please just leave a comment down below, message me on Instagram, and I will go over it with you. Because I seriously feel like more than, drinking water, and more than the exercise and eating clean, like, one of the big things for you to have weight loss that you're gonna keep, like, weight, because, okay, I'm not saying this right, okay, what I'm trying to say is, when you start a weight loss journey, and I'm saying this from my personal experience, okay, so when I started a weight loss journey, I started it with a friend, and it ended up being like a competition, and not in a healthy way. And we're no longer friends, not because of that, but just in general, like, my mindset was, I have to do better than this person. And competitive, like, healthy competition, that is fine. But the way that we went about it, and it was like, oh, we're in it together, but at the same time, I know that she's sitting there looking at my diary on MyFitnessPal and be like, why'd you eat that? Why'd you eat that? And not because I was eating anything that I shouldn't be eating, but, like, back then I would have a sandwich, and I would portion out, the 17 chips or whatever it was, because I wanted chips with my sandwich. And, like, that's normal. That is fine. And for people to try to tell you, oh, you can't have chips, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, because the whole point is your weight loss journey. So, like, for me, if that's the way that I want to eat, as long as I'm portioning out what I'm eating and I am tracking what I'm eating, then it really doesn't matter what it is that I'm eating, because the whole point of it is to make a lifestyle change. So because I'm having chips with my sandwich this one day out of the week doesn't mean that I'm going to gain 4 pounds at the end of the week, if that's the one thing that I let myself treat myself to. And so if you really want to see yourself progress, and you want to see yourself stick to it, the number one thing that you have to have is support. And I personally didn't get that for the longest time. And if you guys watched my weight loss update, I'll link that video down below. You guys know, my story with that. And I personally feel like these accountability groups, more than anything, are super, super beneficial. And the programs that we have to offer, I mean, it's like you have everything right there at the tip of your fingers, and you don't even have to leave your house. So it doesn't get much easier than that. And, like, that is realistic. Like, where I live in New England. So when the winter comes, there's going to be times where I can't go to the gym because I can't get out of my house. Or, it's not worth risking your life to go to the gym. And then what do? You know what I mean? Not everybody has money to have an elliptical just to pull out and, start going to town in the middle of their living room. Not everybody has money to just go grab weights or whatever. So with what we have to offer, you guys have at your fingertips hundreds of workouts, different workouts. And all you have to do is turn on the TV or your computer or your phone. As long as you have internet, you have an exercise, and you get to choose what you want to do. And nobody's going to judge you. And if you want to switch it up like I do, I don't stick to a program, because I literally have, like, the worst attention when it comes to that. Like, Zumba is different, because every time you go to Zumba, there's usually a different song thrown in there, and, like, they change out the songs and the dances. So to me, it feels like it's different, but once it gets really repetitive, I start losing interest, especially if they play a song that I can't stand. And that did happen in my favorite class. I'm not gonna get into it, but it did happen. And it did. It made me not want to go, because I was like, oh my gosh, if I have to dance this stupid song one more time. And I didn't want to insult her and be like, can you not play that song? But that's how I felt. And it did. It made me not want to go. I was like, oh, hopefully this is the last week of this song. I'm just waiting for her to say those words. Like, And the same thing is, like, there's a program that I tried, and I liked the first round. The second round I hated. I was like, no, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want to do. So I just went to the next one. And it's fine. It's not a big deal. But I had that option. And it wasn't like I went to a class and now I'm in the middle of a class that I can't leave. I mean, I could leave, but you know what I'm saying? And I've been in those situations. Like I showed up to a class at a different gym. And it was on the website that it was going to be size. And I was like, yay, size, woo! I'm going to go dance, and like I'm going to get up early and get this workout in. I'm so excited. And I got there and it was like this boot camp, and I'm like, I don't want this. This is not what I signed up for. And I asked her, I was like, so when does the dancing happen? She's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm subbing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And, you know, and whatever, I worked out. I did it. But my mindset was prepared to dance and have fun. And then I got to a boot camp that I was like, do what? But anyway, like, having the support system, having the shakes, having the workouts, and then having the accountability. I mean, all of that that's an equation for success. And I personally am slacking in the nutrition part, and that is nothing to do with anybody but myself. So what I'm saying is that if you guys have not tried it, I think that you should. Just saying. I think that you should. You should give it a try. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. So I am going to finish up my drink, and I'm going to hop in the shower, and I'll see you guys in a minute. My sweet boy taking a little nap. He had school today and occupational therapy and speech therapy. So he's a little tired out. And it's only 3:30, so he'll get like an hour and a half nap before we have to go to my grandmother's house, and my mom's gonna watch him for me while I go to Zumba. And I'm just watching YouTube vlogs. I love Melissa's vlogs. Her kids are so freaking cute. So, and I probably will fall asleep at some point. What's up, guys? I'm so tired. Obviously. And I definitely did doze off for like 30 minutes earlier today. But I did go to Zumba, and I didn't take the rest of my pre-workout. I have like one dose left before my other one comes in, and I'm trying a new one, so I'll let you guys know how I like it. But anyway, Elias went and hung out with my mom, and I went to Zumba. It was a really good class. I think she had one new song today, and then the warm-up is new. She just introduced it a couple of classes ago, so it was interesting. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, so I never ended up showering or putting on makeup, obviously, because I went and laid down when Elias was at school. I just don't feel like myself. I have very low energy, and I don't feel sick other than like my stomach not feeling that great, but I just like am tired. I feel like I don't sleep enough for what I need to sleep. And I've been sleeping better because Elias is now back in his own bed, thank the Lord. And he has been sleeping from 9 to 7:30 like he's supposed to. So it's not him, it's definitely me. I just don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the season change or the weather, or I don't know. So I'm just tired, and I'm doing the best I can. I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I had a snack, which was just a cheese stick, and I've had water, but not enough. And that's pretty much it. Like, nothing too exciting. Before I go to bed, I'm going to look over my planner and check things off that I did. Elias probably isn't going to want to go to sleep at 9 because I let him nap for an hour and a half. But he's in the tub right now, and it's about to be 9 o'clock, so I'm going to take him out at 9 and then let him go watch a show or something in his bed until he falls asleep. So let's just hope he goes to sleep. So yeah, I'm really low energy and I look a hot mess, so I just wanted to say goodnight and close out the vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next one.